National Lead Poisoning Prevention Week. Arkansas's Health Department reports in 2023, nearly 300 children there reported elevated blood lead levels. A common source of lead exposure is deteriorated lead-based paint. We commonly used it in the U.S. before 1978. It's now banned, though. If your home is older than that, you should only hire federally certified renovation, repair, and painting contractors to handle the removal or the permanent sealing process. Lead can also be found naturally in dust and soil, so it's important to practice good cleaning habits.
Children are outside, they're playing, they're touching everything. So good hand washing and washing toys, wiping, mopping floors if you have linoleum or hardwood or tile, wiping dust off windowsills and dusting your home with a wet cloth.
Lead is especially dangerous to young children and during pregnancies. Lead poisoning can cause premature births, smaller babies, and miscarriages. Meantime, early childhood exposure can have a severe impact on kids. It can cause damage to the brain and nervous system and result in learning, behavioral problems, delayed growth, and more.
Developmentally, if they're not speaking, or you have concerns that maybe they're not hearing well, that they don't seem to respond when you call their name, those kinds of things. So those are signs that we want to look for.
We have the contact info for the lead-based paint program and the National Lead Information Center under this story on KY3.com. Today.